I come back to you now at the turn of the tide. We're going back into CK3. I think you guys were enjoying that first episode, so gonna play a little bit more this morning. So if you remember from last time, I am the petty King Murchad, Macedonchad, the monster. I'm 46 years old now, and I'm married, and we have 3 kids now. So I really need to tie the tubes, if you know what I mean. Need to stop having kids. Just because the more kids you have, the more divided your holdings will be when you die. Because they give all of your kids a part of your kingdom when you pass away. So if I already have 3 children, that means that this petty kingdom of Munster is going to be divided up. Let's see. Well, that's what we want. We eventually want to have the whole country of Ireland. Okay, so if you zoom in a little closer, you can see these are duchies or baronies. So they would give the earldom. That's what I meant. They would give the earldoms to each of my kids, and I have 3, so we would go like Brian would get this one probably because he's the oldest, and he might get this one too, just because he's the oldest. But then Deirdre would get one, and little Donegal would probably get Kathleen. No one would get Ormond because Ormond already has an earl. He's my vassal, the Earl Ragnvald, who's also my spy master. And he's been up to some weird stuff in the last episode, but I stuck by him. Before I start jumping in and pressing play, I just want to kind of lay out my plans for this episode. I really want to go and take Ossory. He doesn't have any allies right now, so his military strength is vastly inferior to mine. I wanted to look at improving my steward, because your steward is the one that gets you money, in charge of domain administration, taxation, culture, and development. He's a 9, which is average. He has a base of 6, and his character personality of diligent boosted to a 9. But I could switch him out. And I'm going to sort it by stewardship. Now it shows Ragnvald as the highest one right now. And he's already my spy master. He's got a fairly good intrigue skill. It's still average, but really what you want to see is like 15s, 16s. My cousin Chordelbach is a great chancellor, and my marshal is a very, very good marshal. He's also really young, which is great. I could probably marry him off. I could find a spouse for him, but I don't see if there's anyone that would be actually... No. There's no possible alliances out of that. He is not high ranking enough to attract alliances because he's just my marshal. Now, if he was in my family, it would be a little different. My bishop is pretty fair. Steward is, I would like to increase that, and this one is okay too. He's a powerful vassal who expects to remain on the council. So if you take your vassals out of the council, they become very unhappy. I've never seen this before. I didn't realize that she could help me with. So if she's assisting the ruler, she gives me +1 to diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, and learning, which is basically all of my base stats. But I could change her to manage domain, and that would give us a +4 to stewardship, which would really help this. I've never seen that before. Oh, as well as learning. She can increase my learning, the diplomacy, or the stewardship. That's excellent. Didn't realize that you could change her list of available tasks. So I'm going to put her on manage domain. So she's, wow, look at that. So she's adding 8, even though that's poor, that adds to our overall, I think it'll add to this, probably, my monthly income. So that's pretty cool. So I want to attack Ossory. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to get our bishop to work. He's already working. All right, so he just got started here on the fabricating claim in the county. And what do we have here? We don't want to vassalize him. We want to take it. Someone else expects him. No, we've already looked at that one, so I'm going to X that out. We could declare war on him, but I'm going to do it with my own claim. And then F1, we're going to move the marshal up there after he's done down here. All right. So that all looks good, so we're going to press play. Get right on into this. You can actually zoom in really close if you want. See a little bit, hear a little bit of the sounds. What's happening here? And I see that Petty King Ayad has allied himself to the Duke of Aquitaine, which is probably somewhere, I'm thinking in England, if I remember correctly. So many words, you know. But Duke of Aquitaine, probably find out where he is. And he has a strong army, unfortunately. He's a knight. Could he be my right hand? Let's check him out. Administrator. He's okay. Wouldn't hurt. It does increase your control growth slightly, very slightly. They both have a great opinion of me already. How's my stress level? I've got no stress. I can handle everything myself if I work harder. Next level's at 100. 40 is a lot of stress to pick up. It's usually really not a good idea to take any stress, honestly. So we'll just, oh wow, I didn't realize he was so low on everything else. Alright, we'll take him. Let's do it. My right hand man. My young nephew. Isn't he the Earl of... No, he's not. Okay. Oh, we swayed the Murchad. Great. He's really powerful, so that's good. That is good. Oh, good. My marshal impressed that disloyal vassal. That's good. So now he's happier. Wonderful. It's his excellent martial skill that led to this. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the lesson, but we're gonna go ahead and change my culture because last time we were looking at it, chronicle writing isn't really gonna. It's not gonna give me a lot of stuff. It does get you the de jure Cassius Belly, which is good. And it takes down the cost, actually, of Cassius Bellies, which is also really good. But I wanted to change it to hereditary rule because I'm really worried about when I die, the kingdom's going to be fractured. And this one is at the bottom. It says, instead of tearing our realm asunder on every succession, we can ensure we have a stable and prosperous heartland by establishing a system of hereditary rule. We really need to do that. So I'm going to change our fascination to hereditary rule. It says it's going to take 64 years. Oops, what's going on here? The Raiders of Reykjavik. Are they being raided right now? I think Ilek is being raided. So you can get raided at any time. It's usually from these guys up here. The Jarldom of Ireland. It's usually this. I think that's Iceland up there. Possibly could be representing Iceland and Greenland. Look at that. She inspired recruitment. That's awesome. That's awesome. 25% more to levy sizes. It's really good. Alright, let's see what can we make. We already have that. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to increase the controlling county. It's going to make our marshal even stronger. Wait a sec, put some ends on. That's really good too. We're going to go with this one for now. Can always get that one next. Okay, who's this? Someone's leaving for war. Can't see them now. They're out of my vision. Okay. I like to keep track. Oh, Meridod's at war with somebody. Oh lord, he's losing a war. Oh, he's fighting England. Okay, I don't want to get involved in that with him. Looks like we're 70% done with our claim. Oh, we can designate a guardian for Deirdre. I'll be her guardian. She's my daughter. Yeah. So now she's my ward. So there will be things that come up on the screen, little pieces of text that I will be able to decide. Oh. So we lost some piety, actually, because they found out that he was fabricating the claim. Huh. Alright, that's not good. We don't want to lose too much piety. We want to stay good with the church. There's actually the Crusades in this game. You can actually be part of the Crusades and send people to war. Speaking of war, England is ravaged by war right now. Look at that. There's a lot going on here. Can't see where the armies are, but there's a lot of fighting going on here. So really what I want to do next is I want to go for Ossory. So I'm just going to pause time for a second because it's about to be ready. Let's check our army. Looks like we've got all of our levies intact. Only got 6 knights, so I would like to invite some more knights soon. Do we have... It's gonna take, I think, 90 to pay for that claim, so unfortunately I can't really spend any of this. I want to increase my men-at-arms regiments. Those are more specialized soldiers who are superior to levies, and you can get any, all these different kinds of them. You can get armored footmen, pikemen, bowmen, light horsemen I already have, light footmen, mangonels, and onagers. Not sure if I pronounced that right. But we already got mangonels, which are great siege weapons. And we have 2 regiments of bowmen, which is really good too. But I would like to get some foot soldiers, like some armored footmen, even some light footmen, or some pikemen. Don't have the money for it right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish this claim. Try to get in here before he gets any alliances going. It's really, really crucial to do it. Okay. Yep, let's do it. We're going to spend that 90. We will be in debt very briefly here until next month, and then I will go to war. But it's really important early game to try to get these territories before they make alliances. Oh. What's he doing? I wonder where he's going to. Looks like he's involved in something. You're in debt, technically, even when you're at 0. So, alright, here we go. Let's go ahead. He's got 612. He's vastly inferior. He's got bowmen, pikemen. I'm sorry. Are those mine? I think those are his. Yeah, because he's got pikemen, I don't. Now, I'm not sure if I get those regiments when I take it. But we're going to go ahead. Oh, what happened to him? He looks like he's wounded. Scarred. Oh, he's been in a battle. He's noticeably scarred. And it affects your health. Doesn't look like it affects it too much. You actually increase your attraction. Look at my beautiful battle scar. He's a good leader. But it doesn't matter. We need that. We need that territory. So we're going to declare war. It's my claim. If I used my Earl's claim, I wouldn't be getting the full benefit. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I did it myself. Alright, let's do it. Use those. Here we go. The drums. Drums deep. Go. Right on in there. Here we go. Commence. Easily won that first battle, and let's just start the siege right away. Sickness. Here they come. They're coming back around again. Yeah, I would, but I don't need to take any loans out. Whoa. This is not a good one. I don't like this action item because he either gets a weak hook on me, which I really don't want him to have. I'll also have to repay the loan. Or if I say I'm not that desperate, I gain that 40 stress. It's too bad. He's got a great opinion of me already, so him losing 10 isn't too bad. We're gonna have to do it. Unfortunately, we're gonna take that stress. It's not good. Stress is not a good thing to have in this game. It eventually catches up to you in terms of your health, and it has a lot of other negative ramifications. You really don't want to be stressed out. I could call my allies to war. You see my 4 allies that I have? One of whom is actually right here, but I'm going to win this war so easily that I'm not going to call them to war. I can do this one on my own. Okay, quick pause, get the marshal, let's move him. I think Athlone was the one that was not doing too well. Yep, send him there, and let's keep fighting. The siege is already halfway over. Oh, my court position died. Wait, 2 huge things just happened. We captured Murchad, the son and heir of the Earl. We have him. So, ooh, that's really interesting. Wait. Yeah, time is paused. Who's here? What is this? Yeah, we're fine with you. He's the heir to the earldom of Ossory. So I could potentially, since I need money, what I could do is wait, why is time going? Time should not be going. I could actually ransom him for money before I finish this war. And by doing that, I would help this money situation out a lot. Let's see. How much could I get? 50. Yep, we're going to do it. We're going to ransom the son, the war will then be back on again. But that's okay because we need this money and we're going to win the war anyway. Ransom him. Press play. And now you see that crown is gone from here because even though we're at 100%, now it's down to 50% because we ransomed his son. Oh, good. So it was a good choice to make him my right-hand man. You keep it professional, but it's good to have friends. Friends actually lower your stress. My cousin is now my friend. And we're going to win this war anyway, but we got 50 gold from that ransom move. So you see how that helped us out. Look at that, I just captured the Earl. I captured the Earl himself. Pause time. We could execute him right now. If I wanted to be, like that. I could actually ransom him. I think. Just crazy. 27. That's probably all the gold he has left. Really squeezing for all the gold. He can't afford the full ransom of 50 now. We're just gonna end the war here. Let's just end it. We've captured him. I could execute him. But we're gonna go ahead and enforce our demands. Boom, baby. May wisdom ever elude you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. I got the earldom, 20 fame. My allies actually get a little bit of prestige. He becomes my vassal, but he's not going to be like a vassal like Earl Ragnald. He's going to be a nobody. We're going to disband the army. Press play, and look at Monster. It's grown. Again. That was huge. What's going on here? Alright, looks like he is going to war on Oriel, maybe? Yeah. So now I told you that King Aed is going to be my biggest rival for Ireland. He doesn't even have a claim on Ireland like I do. You see me down here? I actually have a claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. Awesome. It's really cool. And the kingdom has not yet been created. I need to take these. But we won the war. We took the earldom. And I think I'm going to go ahead and set my sights on Dublin, which is going to be a much tougher war. They've got a very much stronger military than Ossory did, but that's okay. That is okay. Now let's get Allaire busy, even though he sucked on the last one and he gave himself away. Let me get him busy. Send him to Dublin. Press play, and let's see what happens in this war. Oh, can't see it. It's in the shadows. You know what they evoke. Shadow and flame. Well, it's December. It's about to be Christmas over here. 1075. We've got the bishop working, we've got the marshal working, and now it's a new year. I'm going to press pause. Here you go. Now you can see the war. It looks like Oriel's got some... Oh, is he allied to... Oh, cool. He actually has an alliance with my ally. That's really cool. And they're teaming up to fight against my eventual enemy. I hope they win that. I wonder if I can, I can offer to join the war. That's really interesting. I could help him out. He's not my ally, but he is. So I could actually help them. I could lend my military, which is incredibly strong. Oh, he doesn't even have that strong of a military. And he's busy fighting 2 wars. The King of France and my ally. Wow, you're getting yourself a little bit too... Yeah, he's reckless, alright. Does he even have an heir? That's not even a natural heir. It's just his chancellor. Who's that? Oh, okay, he has a daughter. Yeah, he has a daughter and a son. They're too young to be the primary heir right now. Okay. Well. Could I scheme against him right now? He's pretty weak. He's fighting all these wars. He's got all this stuff going on. I've got a scheme going right now to sway Murchad, but Murchad's not doing too hot. I could turn my attention to him and try to set up a murder scheme. 7%. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. We're not going to do that. Okay. You can do that. It's one of the actually more interesting ways of achieving domination in this game. Look at them. They're actually going on the offensive here. Wow, I'm rooting for you guys. He's gaining strength. Look at that. She is just awesome. My wife gained architectural expertise, so that's +1 to stewardship. That's excellent for us. That's really good. Okay, so in the midst of that war, my court physician died. My aunt, Bevan, she passed away, unfortunately. So, these guys are all poor aptitude for being... Oh, terrible aptitude. Man. Now, is there anyone here with learning? Because a high learning, and even if they're poor, they would become better at it. He's actually the worst fighter out of all of them. He's got a fair learning. I could make him. Oh, he's wounded. Oh, he got wounded in that fight. Does anybody have any negotiator, thinker, negotiator, gray eminence? Wow, that's an interesting education trait. Oh, web weaver, reaver. No one here has any kind of anything related. My sister-in-law's terrible. 0 learning, my god. I really want to find someone that's not in our court. We don't have anyone in the court that's good at this. Might actually one of my knights. I think I'm gonna try my nephew out actually. I mean, he's not that good of a fighter. He's a fairly good learner, which means he'll start to pick it up. I hope he doesn't die from his wound. I think he'll heal. Probably heal fine. Let's try it out. You're not gonna be a knight anymore, bud. You're my physician. And I hope you can learn quickly on the job, because I'm starting to get old. Yeah, not gonna give us anything. We'll just let him go anyway. Get rid of the prisoner. And now we just lost a knight. So can I? Oh man, these guys are weak. Weak. Does inviting knights cost money? No, it costs prestige. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's invite some knights. Because we've got good prestige right now. Send the herald. We're going to try to invite some knights from out of the kingdom. I know I've got a low control in Ossory right now. Oh, yeah, well, that's because he was my prisoner. Okay, what's going to happen here? I'm watching this war going on between these two. Is he? Okay, so he's going to try to go siege Oriole. Is he going to? I wonder if they're going to leave their siege to go defend, or if they're going to finish their siege. Ooh, pause. What is your fighting? 15. Beautiful. Beautiful. I want him. How do I get him? I think I have to get some of these really bad fighters out of here. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna be a knight anymore, I forbid you. Okay. 80. Almost there. Just stay in the court for like 5 more days, buddy. No, they're leaving. See, they didn't finish the siege. I think they're gonna go fight him instead. That's too bad. I wanted them to finish the siege. They're probably still gonna win this war though, which is good for them. Yeah, he's not a knight anymore. Good. I don't want my steward. I'm gonna forbid you as well. And now we're gonna recruit him. He's such a much better fighter, and his opinion of me will go up. Wow, it's 50% less because I speak Goidelic. Recruiting him. It's gonna put us down in terms of money, but we just improved our military a lot, and we got ourselves a court physician, which is really good. I mean, you need this. You need to have this. I'm also gonna get a court jester soon. That that decreases your stress. He's a trickster. He could be a good, yeah, and that relieves stress. You want to do anything you can to help relieve stress. I'm gonna appoint him. Now we have a court jester and a physician. So that's going to help my stress. Oh, look at their army. Wow, that's a strong army. Good for them. Earl Murchad of Dublin. You think that you have a claim on Athlone? Please. Coming to you next, boy. We're going to him next. He's got a strong military. Look at that. 1,900 soldiers. Not as strong as mine, though. Look at this. See? I told you. Having friends helps you lose stress. There are few things I enjoy more than his company. We had a quiet evening inside together, drinking wine and talking about our problems. After the short break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. I'm lucky to have a friend like Murchad. He's also my nephew. No, I had another kid. I have too many kids. That's not good. You will see what happens when Murchad passes away. You'll see. Awesome! 50 out of nowhere from household savings. Hey, even though she had another baby, she brought in another 50 gold. I'm really happy about that. Alright. We've got a good sway on him now. He's really, really swayed. I forget how you, oh wow, he doesn't have any hair. He just has a marshal. Wow. And he's getting up there. He's ailing. Not sure what's going to happen to him. Who should I work on next? The King of the Scots? Oof. England's looking really strong right now. King Harold. Look at all his kids. Oh, he's infirm. And he has a bad omen. He's probably not going to last much longer. These are all his earls. Scotland's a little bit closer to us. I already have a good relation to him. Let's sway King Malcolm. Yeah, might end up being a good thing for us. Want to be on good relations with the King of the Scots while we try to become the King of the Irish. Good. Let's get that. Now we're going to have better defending. Oh, look, they're actually going to do this siege. They're going to get it done. I wasn't watching. A whole year has passed. Good for them. They are occupying it. It's still part of Connacht, but they're occupying Briefny. They definitely won that war. Or they're winning it. Okay. He tried to take his claim on the Earl. Oh, so he started it and he's losing it. Great. Love that. We already have 84 gold, so this is not going to put us in debt for long, and then we're going to go for Dublin. He doesn't have any allies. He's got a strong army, though. This is going to be a tough war. What we're going to end up doing for this war is we are going to call our allies, because he's got a similar strength to us. So in order to take Dublin, I'm going to need some help. Pause. Yeah, we can declare war on him. I'm going to call my allies to the war. He doesn't have any. We're slightly stronger than him, but he does have a strong army. I don't know what he was thinking. He thought he could take Athlone. I think this will be the right move. We're going to bring our allies in and do it. Yeah. Now we've got Quindles. Oh, Kugama. Can't afford him right now. I never knew. I never saw this. Those are really strong. Cool. But why does it say already hired? Are they in my army right now? I don't see them. Does that mean that they're in my army? I don't think so. Doesn't seem to show anything related to me. I think I hired them, but now maybe that's like they're not active. Not sure. Anyway. Ooh. We can only take one more domain and then we'll be above our limit. And then that's going to start lowering things. Yeah, as you get further into the game, it gets more complicated. If you didn't think that it was complicated enough to begin with. But it is a lot of fun. How's the old Earl doing? He's got a kid. Okay. See, I could try to actually replace him. I don't know what happened to his wife. Did he never have? Yeah, he did. Where's? Maybe they got divorced. I mean, you can do that in this game. Stress has made him prone to frequent outbursts and tantrums. Yep, that's not a good thing. Maybe we could murder his son. I know it sounds horrible. But then we would become the primary heir. Because I'm his liege. I'm his king. And then after Ormond becomes my earldom instead of his, then when I die, or actually, I could just, when he dies, I could put a vassal in place that I like. I could just revoke his title. Choices, choices, choices. He's a grouchy ruler. He's 11 years old. It means he'll be able to inherit it in like 5 years. He's his only heir right now. So if we eliminate him, Ormond is ours. Wow, that's interesting. Why is what is it? My intrigue is so low. And it's only gonna stay secret. 22% chance of staying secret. It's not good. It's too bad. Alright, we'll just stay swaying the king of the Scots. And we're gonna go ahead and declare war. Alright. I'm gonna declare war, set the claim, and we're gonna call our allies. He's already fighting a war. We're gonna call the Count of Auxerre to war, the Baron of Limburg to war, and the Baron of Wiesbaden to war. We're gonna bring 3 allies to this fight. And let's raise the armies. Yes. Let's go, baby. Jesus. Alright, all my allies are coming. Oh, he's trying to siege Ossory. Buddy. Oh, a son. Leflabur. Lachlan. What's my grandfather's name? Brian. Of course. It's the House of Briain. Actually, don't spell it a weird way. Brian, my son. Alright, now he's retreating. Can we catch him here? Yes. Alright, how's the fight going? We're winning. We're winning. I'm wounded. They wounded me. Oh no. That's horrible. Wait, we maimed their commander. We maimed him. He's worse than wounded. Alright, now I get to teach Deirdre something. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Deirdre what she thought. She claimed she learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Yeah. I can spend some stress. Ooh, I don't want her to be cynical. I do want her to be just. Tempered is fine, but just. Should we get a small health boost? Strong chance of justice. I like it. I like it a little bit better than temperate. I mean, temperate is good actually for stewardship. And I don't think she's gonna end up being the ruler. I think Brian, my son, is my first son. Wait, did I name? No. I have 2 Brians? No. No! I didn't mean to name them. I already have a Brian. Can I rename you, son? Yes! Yes! What happened? Where did it go? But there's so much going on in his face. Okay. First of all, you can stay temperate. Brian, initially I was fond of the name, but now it seems strange. Yeah. Sorry, but I already have a Brian. And I have Dongle. My father is Donchad. Eh. Let's just name him Zenadine. Alright. My son, Brian, has been challenging. Please forgive me. Right. There's so many distractions in the middle of this war. Brian's trying to challenge people to duels all over Ormond. I am last in the long line of victims. Buddy, stop fighting everybody. Oh, only a 40% chance of beating Brian, though. Jeez, what's up with him? Yeah, let's just end your duels, Brian. Alright. Okay, pause. Alright, so we won that one. Let's follow them. Oh, he killed my nephew. Oh, now he's trying to flee. Catch him. Yes, catch him. Boy, I got wounded and my nephew is... Oh, no. They keep killing my knights. It's not good. Alright, siege. Let's go. Let's start this siege. This is, I knew this war was going to be harder. They've killed my nephew. 2 of my nephews. Kennetig and Concobar. Wait, did he kill my friend? No, because I made him the physician and I pulled him out. Okay. What's going on with my knights? Okay. Let's finish this war, guys. I don't know what you're doing. You're not going to get involved. He's trying to come up here and keep fighting with him. And get spanked. My glory is widely known because I keep winning battles. So I gained a level of fame. What are you? Oh, my allies. I actually didn't need him. Good. Look at this. The neighboring ruler lost war, so he lost his fight for Oriole. Looks like I didn't actually need these allies, but Wiesbaden was first to arrive. And they're boosting my army. We maimed their mayor. Yeah, the siege will commence. Much quicker now. Oh, Ragnall died from wounds. What? Oh, it just happened out of nowhere. Wait, did he die from wounds from my son? From Brian fighting him, or from the war? I don't know. I think it was. Was it from the war? How did you die, dude? How did you die? Oh, he's dying. Death is at his doorstep. Oh, wow. Not sure if it was from Brian fighting him or from fighting in this war for me. But no matter what, we need a new spy master. Oh, we can actually make this guy. He's always wanted to be on the council. He's been so sad that he's never been allowed on. He has a lowered opinion of me because I didn't grant him a position. Yeah, he's got good intrigue. He's disfigured. Wow. Yeah, he's good at this job. for now, he's going to be the spy master, and that's a good 14. It's very healthy. Oh, I took his son. We took his son. It's at 100. We could end it here. Pause in time. Now we do need money, so I might do what I do, which is to ransom him for money. How much would we get? 9? 9 gold? That's not good enough. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it here. Wait, how do you give me 9 for your son, but 30 for the mayor? That's ridiculous. We're gonna ransom the mayor. Boom. And we didn't ransom the son. We got 45 from additional taxes, and then we got 30 because we ransomed the mayor. And now we can still enforce our demands because we didn't ransom the son. That worked out perfectly. Wait, I'm only getting Dublin? I'm not getting Leinster. I thought I was getting both. I'm getting this, the bishopric, Drogheda, 25 pain. That's interesting. I thought I would get Leinster as well. Oh, he's disfigured. Look at him. He got maimed in that fight. Wait, now he became the Duke of Leinster. I should have executed. I can't execute him. I never captured him. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. Yeah. And now you get to be the Earl of Leinster? Yo. If I had known, I would have been a little bit meaner. Let's disband. Wait. Do I have a clan? No. Darn. Alright. Okay. Let's disband everybody. Send our allies back. We're looking good in terms of money. And Munster has grown again. Now, this is a little annoying though. Because now I have to deal with a truce. I think it's a year. I think truces are usually a year long. That's annoying. Thank you, Wiesbaden. I don't even know if my other allies are even like, where are they? Well, he's gonna go back home. He helped. And they stay your ally. Doesn't mean that they're not your ally anymore. The only thing that changes that is if one of these parties dies, because I'm allied through this marriage. So if one of those parts of the marriage dies, then the alliance breaks. Five years? That's a long truce. Oh wait. Later bake. My knight has a claim to declare war. That would kill my fan. Cool. We could have stewardship. So you can take over Turtle Bake, guys. That's good. Can create the duchy. That's a good thing too. Wait, let's pause time real quick. We have grown. I mean, we're happy about that. Munster is increasing in size again. So now we took Ossory and Dublin. Dublin, one of the biggest cities. Um, He's still working on that. Okay. Alright. Well, I think this is a pretty good place to stop here. I mean, that's really frustrating. Unfortunately, he just moved his holdings. He just basically lost half of his kingdom, and now he's just the Earl of Leinster. So Earl Murchad, my nephew, he's my nephew. It's crazy. You know, all of this stuff happens between family members too. My father is his grandparent. But yeah. So I guess yeah, I'm his uncle. He hates me. Um, I can declare war on him, but we already looked at that. Flater his claim, would really cost me my fame. I would lose a level of fame. Yeah, we're not going to use that right now. Um, Wait, does he? Good. He's not allied to. Yeah, we already looked at that. Okay. Alright. So, we've done well. We have done well for ourselves here today. We took Ossory, we took Dublin. When you look at Munster right now, it is definitely the largest petty kingdom in Ireland. Um, I lost the wounded trait, so that must have been a little pinprick. Um, Now you can see Brian he's going to become the Earl of Thomond and Desmond, but then Deirdre is not going to be anything because she's my daughter. So Dongal would become the Earl of Athlone and Dublin, and Zinedine would be the Earl of Ennis and Ossory. So you see how having a bunch of kids is not always the best thing in this game, because they will, when I pass away, they will start to fight over the kingdom. So I'm gonna have to wait for this truce to run out. It's gonna take 5 years before I can attack him. He's possessed? Whoa. Whoa. Spirits inhabiting his body. Goodness gracious. He's got a lot going on. And I think I probably had a lot to do with that, but hey. All's fair in love and war. We swayed the King of Scots. He would be such a great ally to have down the line. Whoa. Let's keep swaying him, and hopefully we could get an alliance going with him. That'd be great. He could come down and slap some people up for me. But yeah, this is a good place to stop for the Petty King Murchad. We've done a lot today. We took 2 earldoms. We're going to try to take Leinster next, and then we'll turn our attention to Connacht eventually. Yeah. All right. So until next time, I'm going to end it here.